This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1152, Living Life to the Fullest by Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your very own personal narrator. This is an award-winning show thanks to you where I find blogs, get permission from the authors, and then narrate their articles so they can take a break from staring at a screen. And before we get to today's article, thank you to Zola. To start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/OLD. Zola is the easiest way to plan your wedding and registry with free wedding websites, save the dates and invitations, and free, easy-to-use wedding planning tools. You can then build your registry with the widest selection of gifts at all different price points, and you can conveniently manage everything online and in one place, saving so much time for couples. To start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/OLD. For now, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. Living Life to the Fullest by Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com. So much has happened in the world since the brutal killing by ISIS of American journalist Steven Sotloff almost 18 months ago. I came across part of a letter that he wrote to his family before he was killed, and it seems appropriate to share a blog post I wrote on September 15, 2014 about his death as a reminder to us all about how we live each day. Quote, "Everyone has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. Hug each other every day. Please know I am okay. Live your lives to the fullest and pray to be happy." Steven Sotloff. My friend called me last week to discuss the brutal killing of journalist Steven Sotloff. She told me that the news of his killing, along with the murder of journalist James Foley, had her curled up into a ball in her closet sobbing at the violence of the world we live in. She felt that it was a terrible loss of two brave, good souls who were in the world to make it better. As we both took a deep breath and long pause, I read to her these quotes from Steven Sotloff's letters, which were secretly smuggled out of the prison camp where he was held. He left us all with a profound gift to reflect upon and possibly integrate into our lives, and I wanted my friend to see the light within all of the darkness that she was feeling. I think most of us know what Steven meant when he said, "Everyone has two lives. A second one begins when you realize you only have one." How many times have we lost a friend or a loved one and committed ourselves to not wasting another minute and appreciating every day of our lives? Or we were sick and got better and said we will never take our lives for granted again. Maybe a terribly stressful situation worked out and we vowed to have more appreciation for what we have and not worry so much. There are people in the world like Stephen and James who face unimaginable situations that are truly horrific. But the problems most of us that are hearing this post have are less so. For most of us who have a brush with stress, danger, or death and vow to appreciate our second lives, as time goes by, we often forget our commitment to the preciousness of each moment. The daily stresses of our lives consume our minds, and we go on automatic instead of savoring that great cup of coffee, our walk with our child to an appointment, or a quiet evening at home. We return to the first part of our lives where we think we can put off the joy and passion for another day in the future. We think if we just put our time in now, there will be time later to enjoy the best of life. For Steven Sotloff, I suspect this acute awareness of how precious life can be was inescapable, and it propelled him to let his family know that every day must be lived to the fullest. It seems he became very familiar with the knowledge that each day can be your last, or it can change in a way that leaves you longing for the carefree days when you took it all for granted. So how do we remember the preciousness of each day of our lives as we live them? For me, it has been a practice of gratitude. It's not that we shouldn't get upset about bad things that happen in our lives or the world. Sometimes being upset is the most natural and appropriate response. It's just a matter of allowing our gratitude to grant us perspective on what is important and what we do have. Finding and holding gratitude allows us to position the hurt, stress, or upsets we feel in a bigger place, a place that gives us strength to persevere and not let every unpleasant thing that happens ruin our day. Assuming we are going about our everyday lives with the usual stressors and upsets, gratitude can become a habitual way of thinking in our lives just as easily as the habit of complaining. It is a choice in daily practice to see life in a different way. With gratitude, we change our hyper-focus on the things that are bothering us, and we expand to see the entire vista of our lives. We stop looking just for the faults and also look for what is wonderful and glorious in the moment. This is beyond being an optimist instead of a pessimist. It is living in our second life by seeing life in its entirety and acknowledging everything. In fact, when we do this regularly, we see there is so much to be thankful for, and we become aware that so much is going our way. Our minds find more ease in our daily activities, and a profound appreciation for our experiences emerges. Towards the end of our conversation, I heard my girlfriend sigh. She said that sometimes she gets so overwhelmed by the bad stories that she hears in the news that she forgets all the good in life. She said that she knows a lot of people that want peace in the world and that have good hearts. She felt so grateful to know them, and it gave her hope that the world is filled with more people that want peace than not. She also started listing all the beautiful things that she is grateful for in her life. It made her feel less afraid and very present to her current surroundings. She told me that she felt so full inside that all she wanted to do was go out and help someone. Her last words before we hung up were, "I never thought gratitude would give me hope and strength to be in the moment, but it reminds me of everything that is right in the world. It makes me feel that maybe one day there will be peace." My deepest gratitude to the Sotlaw family for allowing us all to receive Stephen's brave and thoughtful gift, the profound reminder to find a way to be present in this moment and live life to the fullest. Maybe our second life is the one most worth living. You just listened to the post titled Living Life to the Fullest by Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com. That was a tough one for me to narrate, but a great post. And thank you to Zola, the wedding company that will do anything for love. They reinvented the wedding planning and registry experience to make the happiest moment in couples' lives even happier. To start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/OLD. Zola is the easiest way to plan your wedding and registry. Join 500,000 couples who've used Zola. Start with a free wedding website at Zola in minutes. It's really easy to use, and I love the designs. They have over 100 beautiful wedding website designs to choose from that fit any couple style and every type of wedding, all free. Then build your dream registry at Zola. Guests love free shipping and returns, price matching, and more. To start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/OLD. I'll leave it there for today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.